We got a new A24 movie this weekend called Eddington. That means I'm telling you my top 10 A24 movies. Obviously, I haven't seen every A24 movie, but here are my personal top 10 of the ones I have seen. Number 10, we go with The Enemy. Now, this is one of the weaker Denis Villeneuve movies, but I still have a good enough time out of it. Jake Gyllenhaal gives two great performances in here, always keeps me interested, and the ending is really interesting and leaves a lot of room for interpretation. Heretic, a movie that explores religion in a really interesting way. A lot of the movie is just these characters sitting around talking about religion, and it never really waned my interest. Where this movie starts to go wrong is in the third act, where it starts getting a little too goofy, starts leaning into the more traditional thriller where you're running from the psychotic guy. But the stuff about religion was really interesting and really made me think. Number 8 is Warfare, one of two Alex Garland movies on this list. This is a movie that's not as entertaining as a movie, but it is definitely an experience. Puts you in the middle of this battle, great performances, heartbreaking moments, and it's just all in all intense. X is a solid start to this trilogy. Even though I don't love the trilogy, I do like this movie. It is very much a solid homage to movies like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which I really did enjoy. I thought there were some solid kills. I didn't really need to see the grandparents go at it, but it is a movie that is interesting slasher. 6, the other Alex Garland movie on this list, Civil War, a movie that makes a compelling movie about Civil War inside of an election year without choosing sides. It goes by a very neutral standpoint, which makes it very interesting, makes it the least controversial, and I think the sound design is great, cinematography is awesome. Alex Garland killed it with this one. Kicking off my top 5, Bring Her Back. This is a movie that is just a complete experience. I threw up. I was shaken to my core. I was terrified. I cried. This movie completely had all the emotions coming out of me. Number 4, The Materialist. Celine Song's follow-up to her Oscar-winning film Past Lives is a solid movie that is about dating in the modern age. It's really compelling, great leads, has some emotional moments, and it gets darker than I thought it would get. Starting my top 3, the Oscar-winning film Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. One of the more unique movies I've ever seen. It gets crazy, it gets weird, and if you like crazy and weird, you'll like it. I love crazy and weird. I loved it. Our runner-up, our number 2, Ari Aster's directorial debut in Hereditary, and really proves that Ari Aster is a fantastic director. Directs this one with so much style. It brings out all the intensity in the scenes and actually makes grief terrifying. Now, I do think the third act gets a little bit too much like, okay, yeah, we've seen this type of horror movie before, but it is still freaky and it rocked me to my core. But my favorite film from A24 is Talk to Me, which is my favorite film from the decade. The Rocka brothers absolutely killed it with this one. Made a compelling story with compelling characters and an ending that left me in tears.